welcome back to India Speaks Daily. I am your host, Mr. Narayankar. You have been very, very cooperative in liking and sharing our videos to your friends and relatives, and we do hope that you shall continue to do this good work so that the message what we are posting in our videos are reached to many of you. So today I would be speaking about the constant destruction of Hindu temples in India and elsewhere. In the last few days, some attacks have taken place on temples. These incidents have been yet another painful reminder of the importance that has now permeated the Hindu society. An M mob, I believe you understand which community I am referring to. An M mob in our enemy country had burnt down a Hindu temple. And this happens regularly in that country. This also is regularly happening in India. In Vijayanagaram district of Andhra Pradesh, a 400-year-old Murti of Lord Rama was beheaded by miscreants. And this is not the first such incident happening in Andhra Pradesh. This is happening with the rapid Christianization of Andhra Pradesh under the patronage of Jagan Mohan Reddy's family. And what is surprising is there are no widespread protests, no statements coming out from national leaders, and no international outrage whatsoever on persecution of Hindus. Now consider if the same had happened to a mosque. The M mob would have destroyed thousands of temples all over the world in retaliation. This has in fact happened after an unused disputed structure at Ram Janmabhoomi in Ayodhya. There were hundreds of instances of destruction of temples, even in Bangladesh and our own Kashmir. Orchestrated the 1993 bomb blast in Mumbai to avenge Ayodhya. More than 250 people died and thousands were injured. Even after all that, Hindus were blamed for the fractured Indian society. The position of Christians is similar. A nun in Assam was raped by Bangladeshi illegals, but Hindus were blamed for it. Although raping of nuns seems to be a regular occupation of the church priests, that is happily condoned as an internal religious matter. Whenever a law is tightened to regulate foreign funding of conversion factories, national and international media paints it as an attack on religion. Ladies and gentlemen, you must be knowing that India had enacted a law to provide shelter to minorities of M country, Afghanistan and Bangladesh. Similar laws are used by Christians of the enemy country to move to Canada, Europe, or the United States of America. However, in India, the church opposes That because it sees an enemy in the BJP and Hindus. The same outrage on the streets or even in media is not made in case of persecution of Hindus. And what are the reasons for that? The reasons are, firstly, there is no state patronage for Hindu Dharma. Such patronage existed before 1947, and that led to a Hindu revival in the 18th century. Maharani Ahilya Bai was able to construct and rebuild hundreds of temples as she was not constrained by a secular constitution. In fact, the secular state is directly against the interests of Hindus, the largest stateless religion in the world. Secondly, the demographic danger to Hindus is being overlooked. In many areas, Hindus are becoming minorities and within 1 or 2 generations would be irreversibly weakened. To compound this, the missionary spirit of Hindus is lost. The situation is dire, and yet most of us remain oblivious to it. Unless we deliberate, discuss, and act on these weak points, the future remains bleak. So, friends, I request you all to stand up and address the weak points that we haven't been addressing for so long. And if we don't, the persecutions will never cease and you will be victims again and again and again. So think about it. Share this video. Before sharing this video, please like it and post your comments down below so that we will know what you think about it. And if there are any suggestions, we would like to address to do that also. So thank you very much. Vande Mataram.